Today we present to you a discussion by Supreme Master Ching Hai titled The Significance of Trees to Life on Earth, a compilation of excerpts from Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures concerning the importance of protecting trees and forests, the detrimental impacts of the meat diet on human health, the environment, and, ultimately, the health of our planet.
God has two aspects, invisible and visible. Alright. Invisibility is the power that embraces the whole universe. Everywhere you will sense this power at work. Otherwise the tree will not grow. Not from water alone, not from sunshine, not from fertilization, but from this God power. That's why sometimes some people can hear trees talking together. Yeah. Or you can see the plant, the vegetable, when they arrive, they say, please come and eat me. So they can make evolution. That's how they grow, they transform. Besides all the trees and all the things in the universe, there is a great power, all right? Besides our physical body, besides the thing we know from the worldly knowledge, from our teachers and friends, there is a great power which knows everything before learning, which exists before we were born, and still continue to exist after we die. This is what we call the invisible aspect of God. It looks after all things silently, but mightily, very powerful. Animals are our brothers and sisters. It's very important, we know, to live with them harmoniously and respectfully, because they are there for some reason. You see, there are some birds or some animals to do some special job in this world, Some are cleaning garbage like the vulture. Of course, they make a mess of it too. But they have something to do with the whole environment, the balance, our planetary ecosystem, ecology system, to balance the nature. So make the atmosphere good and clean and all that. Everything has something. It's like trees, they are there to give oxygen to the planet. Without trees, we die. Really, we will. We die without trees. And then the water will be less because there are no trees to attract water and to keep water when it's there. So everything on this planet, including us, are interrelated and are helping each other to make our life here comfortable and livable, comfortably. But if we don't know that, we are killing ourselves. Every time we kill a tree or kill an animal, we're killing a little part of ourselves. If we have to cut trees, we replant some more, 3 more. But still, that takes time to grow up. So if you intend to cut tree, you have to plant beforehand. Take long time for a tree to have the ability to produce good air, and absorb the bad air for us. Take a long time. So a bigger and older tree has more ability than a younger plant trees, even though it look same size. Understand this? Yeah. Just like we when we are older, we have more ability, more knowledge about things, including spiritual wisdom, no? Yeah, similar.
Every small particle of the earth is an offering to mankind and to all kind of living beings in this world. The tree is even doing its purpose, you see. Without these trees, we couldn't sit here comfortably and coolly and feeling so refreshed, because the trees, they radiate oxygen, a kind of very reviving atmosphere There are some trees even better than other trees. Like in India, they have a kind of tree called neem tree. It has a healing power. When you sit under the neem tree, many kind of sickness will be lessened or healed. And you have fever and you sit under the neem tree, you feel better, you're fresh. So many of the ashrams in India, meditation center in India, they would plant neem trees around them. And many of the so-called Indian sages and saints, they would make their abode under the neem tree, or they would sit under the neem tree to work or to talk to their disciples, or just to meditate or refresh themselves. Sakyamuni Buddha probably couldn't find a neem tree, so he had to sit under the Bodhi tree. Probably at that time he didn't know about the neem tree. Nobody told him. I had been in India for a long time, almost a year before I know the neem tree's quality. And I didn't know immediately. If some master hasn't told me, I wouldn't have known. But in India, many people know about the neem trees. Most of people know. They call it neem chi. Chi means great. The suffix chi only is added to those holy person and great personage. And they add it to the tree. And they add it to the Ganga too. There's a Ganga chi, neem chi, sometimes stone chi, bird chi.
If the world population join in vegetarian circle, at least 2/3 of them, and green technology and preserving forests and plant trees, etc., or organic farming as well, a frugal lifestyle, every little effort helps along. Yeah, but I want it more so that we have assurance. So keep doing what you're doing. Also, please keep envisioning the positive picture of the good world, the world that you want it to be, where everyone lives in peace, in love, in safety. A vegan world, a heavenly abode, where all beings enjoy life without fear of one another, where all are treated with kindness and due respect. Just envision all that, okay?
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for being with me.
Yes. Recently, our initiates have been regularly joining New York street fairs and other activities to pass around SOS flyers. Yes. And we put on bus ads and also do vegan cooking demonstration shows. Just trying our best to spread the global warming and vegetarian messages. We found many positive changes as we go on. More people are more receptive to the idea of urgency of global warming.
Good.
More people become more vegetarian or more aware of that vegetarian helps. Also, more people like to watch Master TV when we played it on the street.
That's very good.
We have also noticed many positive changes in government administration policies. For example, New York City Mayor Bloomberg have made good green policies to the city. All the city-owned cars and even taxis are changed to hybrid cars. Yes, and lots of trees have been planted within the metro area. There's also a new policy required that every new or reconstructed home must have certain amount of trees planted in the property. So, Master, do you think all of these positive changes that we see indicate the rapid growth of conscious level of the people of the world? Is the planet Earth going to become physical heaven soon?
Well, I don't know how soon, but I hope it's very soon. I hope what you hope. But all those positive changes do indicate, the higher level of consciousness. As the world population become more aware of the ephemeral nature of life and how fragile the planet can be, and realizing their lifestyle habits should be changed. So now they begin to treat the environment with respect. They begin to have more vegetarian choice, and it's good to see, etc., etc. All that changes is good. And if we hasten this process, there will be heaven on earth.
Right.
Just change vegetarian diet. Yeah, how easier can it be? I do hope we have heaven on earth soon, of course. But if everyone cooperate, yeah?
Right. Thank you, Master.
In Nepal and Australia, wildfires this year have been severely intensified by drought conditions. In Africa, people in Somalia, Ethiopia, and Sudan, to name just a few, have been crippled by drought. According to the United Nations, desertification, which often results from felling too many trees, and damages that occurs from such activities as cattle grazing, is affecting the well-being of more than 1.2 billion people in more than 100 countries at risk. Precious freshwater supplies are also drying up, such as aquifers under the major cities of Beijing, Delhi, Bangkok, and dozens of other regions, such as the Midwestern United States, while the river Ganges, Jordan, Nile, and Yangtze have been reduced to a trickle for much of the year. In China, worst drought in 5 decades. Vital crops were lost in at least 12 northern provinces, costing the nation billions of US dollars in drought relief to farmers with losses. We can stop deforestation. We have to ban deforestation, and we have to plant more trees, of course. Wherever there's erosion or empty land, we have to plant trees. Okay. Now, deforestation is also largely driven by meat production, with the United Nations estimating that deforestation accounts for approximately 20% of all greenhouse gas emissions. Nearly all deforestation itself is related to meat production. 80% of clear Amazon forest is designated as a cattle grazing area to prepare the animals for slaughter, and the remainder is planted as soy crops used also largely for animal feed. So, to stop animal product is to protect our precious forest, the lung of our earth, and the crucial factor for our survival.